have a question for you. How many times have you forgotten something today? Like your phone, someone's birthday, your grocery list. Now, what if I told you that you could train your brain to remember anything? Like the plot of that one obscure movie that nobody's ever heard about, all of your friends' birthdays, or even an entire deck of cards. Sounds fake, right? Well, it's not. And it's exactly what Joshua Ford talks about in his book, Moonwalking with Einstein. This guy went from, where did I park again, to literally winning the US Memory Championship. So today I'll be unpacking how he did it, why it matters, and how you can turn your brain into a memory powerhouse. Let's get into it. This book is a wild mix of a memoir, science, and even a little bit of history. For a journalist, starts out by doing the cover for this quirky, nerdy event called the US Memory Championship. Picture people sitting down with massive industrial earmuffs, memorizing hundreds of random words, insanely long numbers, and full decks of cards in minutes. At first, he's just watching, thinking, wow, these people are geniuses. But then he realizes something shocking. These memory champs aren't superhumans. They're just regular people who've learned very specific techniques. And then he asks himself the ultimate question. What if I tried this? So he does. And then he wins. But not before almost breaking his brain trying to learn how. So what's the big secret? It's called the Memory Palace. It's really not as fancy as it sounds. It's basically using a place that you know super well, like your house or your school, and filling it with mental images of what you want to remember. The trick is to make the images as wild and as memorable as possible, because your brain loves the weird stuff. It doesn't hold on to stuff that you see every day. It holds on to the things that make you go, girl, what? Let's say I need to remember this list. Apples, peanut butter, shampoo, and socks. Here's how it goes. I will imagine walking into my living room and there's a giant apple having a whole concert on my couch. Then I look at the coffee table and a jar of peanut butter without the lid is trying to unlock its third eye and reaching Zen. Then I head down the hallway and shampoo bottles are sliding down my stair railings like it's a water park. Finally, I get to my bedroom and there's a pair of socks having a rave on my bed. Sounds ridiculous, right? But later when I think of my house, these images pop right back up. And suddenly I remember everything on my list. Apples, peanut butter, shampoo, and socks. No flashcards, no stress, just pure mental chaos that works somehow. This might sound like a cool party trick, but it's way more than that. In this book, he digs into the history of memory. Back when people had to remember everything, like speeches and epic poems and their shopping lists, because writing wasn't even a thing yet. But then, the book gets really real at this point. He makes an argument saying that memory isn't just about facts, it's about connection. When you memorize something, you're not just storing information or data, you're creating a relationship with it. And in a world where we Google everything and outsource half of our brains to our phones, that connection matters more now than ever. What I love about this book is how relatable the author is. He's not some memory wizard, insane 5.7 GPA mega mind that got into 10 Ivy League schools and is just better than all of us in every single way. He's just a guy who decided to see what his brain could do. And his journey from struggling to memorize the list that we just absolutely crushed to winning the US Memory Championship is so inspiring. Like, if he can do it, why can't we? So, should you read Moonwalking with Einstein? Absolutely. Whether you're just trying to ace your finals, impress people at trivia night, or just, stop forgetting your wallet at home, this book has something for you. And honestly, it's a reminder that your brain is capable of way more than you really think. You don't need to be a genius. You just need a few bananas doing cartwheels in your memory palace. And yes, I will be leaving you with that mental image. So that's it for today. If you're curious about books or memory techniques in general, let me know in the comments. And if you like this content and want to follow along on my journey reviewing books or in emerging tech, like, follow, and check out my website. See you guys next time. Stay sharp.